What's going on? This is me Ying and welcome back into my channel, and today we're going to make a video of my top 10 cards this 2024. Well, some of them are actually been pulled and some of them are actually been individually bought because these cards are actually difficult to complete it because I always like to complete set. And right now in this video I'm going to make my top 10 favorite cards this Scarlet and Violet era, this 2024. All right, so before I start, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pull my favorite here. This is my top 10. So this is the Alolan. All right, so Alolan Executor is my number 10 card. So this card was pulled from the half booster box, and I'm really excited when I was pulling this card. And this card is really very iconic in the Surging Sparks, especially when you are completing the set, and once you pull it, you might get surprised. Okay guys, so looking at the price of the Alolan Executor here in the TCG, you are having the price here, which is around 98.03 right now. All right, so prices went down. So on November 7th it went down, and then it goes up, and then it goes to December it went back again to 108. I don't know why. This card is very special. Like I'm kind of surprised actually, because it rebound up and price is very good and very strong. Not bad for the Alolan Executor. This is one of the iconic cards of this Surging Sparks. Right now, the next card is my number 9 card is the Hydragon EX. Alright, so if you guys are familiar with this Pokemon, this is a three-headed Pokemon dragon. So if you guys are familiar with it, this is a dragon Pokemon, right? So I pulled it also from the Surging Sparks. Very nice. And looking at the market, here, looking at the market, it's the selling price around $105 US, but the market price is around 105.96. And there's not enough of a data there. Like, this card is really going up or down. Like, I'm not sure if they are going to have a reprint or not. And it's kind of fun to see this cards was pulled from my boxes, and I'm really excited with it. Now, some of these cards are actually more than $100 in the Surging Sparks. That is what excited most because of the hard pulls. And looking at the card that I pulled, it's pretty good. The centering is good, edges is good, no damage, and everything's so nice. Right now, the number 7, right? So the number 7 is the Gold Pikachu. All right, now this is quite exciting because my Pikachu seems to be a very good shape here, and I didn't pull it from any of the boxes, the ETB box or something, or booster box. This card is really hard to pull. This card was bought from a seller, right? So he pulled it in an ETB, and I was surprised. And very good art there, very iconic. So this is the first stellar gold card from the Surging Spark, which is the Pikachu EX. I think this has a potential looking at the market there. All right, so this is the market price right now. The selling price around 175.60 in the TCG player, running around wow, look at that, it's keep on surging on top from November going to December, and it stopped around 114 US. It's currently market price around 116. So this card is really have a potential that might go up. Well, it depends. Okay guys, so if there could be a reprint and easy pull, it will also affect the price of the card, of the supply and demand. Okay, now next is, okay, so we are having the Milotic, right? So our number, now this is the 7th card here, which is the Milotic EX. So I bought a case and pulled Milotic EX from the case, and I was surprised because every case there's a sure hit of an SAR. So I pulled the Milotic, and the connection area is the Feebas. Very good card here. Well, centering is not really good, but it's still worth to have this card. It's because Milotic is actually a playable card that can also do the Hypno Slash, and look at the opponent effect there, right? Which is pretty good, right? I love this card, and I don't regret having the Milotic EX, especially if you are collecting the binder set, right? Now looking at the price of the Milotic EX in the TCG player, we are having the selling price of 198.78. So that is the selling price. It dropped down so hard in November, and then suddenly, due to the demand of the market, the prices goes up around 151 going on top, and it's slightly going down around 144 US dollars, and it's still not bad. Okay, so most of these Surging Sparks cards are actually going to $100, which is, they're pretty new. Like, I don't know what will be the effect when the prismatic will come out. Right now, next is number 6 is, so number 6 is the Dark Charizard. All right, so this is my self pull, so I think I remember this one. I pulled it from the Paldean Fates UPC, which is the Ultra Premium Collection box. So there are 3 boxes, and I was surprised that I pulled it. I mean, this art is really, really good. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, take a look at that. Pretty good art, not bad. And look at the card quality, it's better. Right, no more damage there, and possible to get a PSA 10. Right, looking at the market, guys. Okay, so this is the TCG market. The selling price, it runs around 166.95 US dollars. And looking at the price there, like, I thought people don't actually looking into this market, because here in Hong Kong, nobody actually collects English. But I keep on going, and suddenly the market goes up, and there you go, guys. The market really beautiful there. It goes up and up, and the current market right now price will be 161 US dollars. I'm glad that I've collected these cards, and could be a potential of a good investment probably in the future or not. But anyway, sometimes the market goes up, markets go down, but we cannot say that if this card will be a long-term investment. But anyway, this is a very iconic cards from the Paldean Fates, right, guys? Now next is, wow, one of my favorite here from the 151, which is the Charizard, the Flying Charizard EX. Now I pulled it from a UPC box. Okay, so if you guys have tuned into my channel, this card was pulled from the UPC, and I was shocked actually when I pulled this one. I think the centering is pretty good. Okay, I pulled it, very, very nice, and even the texture is good. Looking at the back, not much enough of a damage. Like, this is not the white thing there, right? So pretty good card. If I grade it to PSA 10, I think there is a huge potential to get the PSA 10. Right now, the selling price is around 239 there, according to the TCG 0.99. All right, and wow, I mean, take a look at that. It went up from October, right? So wow, that is, went to 200 US dollars, and then it went down 123, 167, and then suddenly it went up again, which is above from the previous price from October. That is a pretty strong card there. I think the 151 will be one of the most potential, and one of the, maybe could be one of the most expensive on the future. Like, we can't tell also in the when prismatic will go out. And the current market price is around 217 US dollars. Right now, next is, I'm going to tell you about most of the cards here right now is the Surging Sparks, which is Latias. Okay, now Latias, I didn't pull this one, so I bought it individual. Due to the hard pull of the SIR in the Surging Sparks, you'll definitely need to buy individual to save money rather than keep on buying boxes and so forth. Now this is actually not too good or not too bad. It's kind of iconic when it comes to the Surging Sparks because of the Latios connector here, right? Now this card is actually just normal, not really a good condition of a card. Look in the back. I have no problem with the back condition. And let's take a look at the price of the TCG player there. Now Latias EX is having a very strong there. All right, so from November, all right, October first release, it went down, it go up due to the high demand and the hard pull rate there. On November, mostly in the end, the price goes up, and then it go down, and then it stopped around 220 30 US dollars, and then it went steady around 234 US dollars and so forth. Like Latias is pretty good, all right. So especially if you are connecting the two cards there, the Latios and Latias, and it's a pretty good set. And I haven't pulled this card, so I bought it. All right, guys. Now next is one of my favorite also, which is the blue bubble Mew. Okay, the bubble blue Mew, or whatever you call it, guys. Right now, this card is actually been bought, right? So because of the I can't really pull this card, so I bought it around it was cheaper on that time, less than 100 US dollars. And I really like the card. I mean, the art quality of it, and looking at the borders, this card is pretty good. I mean, I can send it to PSA, or will give me 10 or 9 or whatever. It's still good, even though if you get 9, you can see the authenticity of the card. Now looking at the market price of the TCG player there. All right, so here we go. We are having, wow, I mean, okay, remember guys, during the Paldean Fates, with the Dark Charizard and also the blue Mew here, nobody cares here in Hong Kong. I mean, I'm just collecting the English cards. So at first it was 90 US dollars, but sometimes it get lower because there are less demand here in Hong Kong. And after that, on October, I think it goes up until November, around 150 US dollars and so forth. It surged so up high that it went almost 300 US dollars. Oh my goodness. And it went down slightly, but it's still high. So the market price right now is 263.97, which is a decent price. And next card, we're going to show you one of the cards that I bought, because I can't really pull this card, right, which is the Greninja. Now, Greninja art is pretty awesome. I have no problem with it due to the hard pull, or the, I think it's a short print of the Twilight Masquerade. So that's why I bought it. It was so cheap back there. And this card is actually have a very good art. This frog here, it gives a very shocking with the price there, because looking at the price with the TCG player, I'm really kind of surprised. Okay, September, October, like, people don't mind here in Hong Kong, but luckily I grabbed some, and I think I just bought it around 120 US dollars. Like, I was so lucky, and then suddenly I just keep on going up. I mean, this will be continuously go up. This could be a really good potential investment for the long run, and the current price right now is 278.56 US dollars. Right, so the selling price, you can sell around 300 US dollars, that which is pretty good, guys. Okay, and my top one, of course, which is the Pikachu right now. Now, Surge's Sparks is still new. Like, this went to the 500 US dollars, and then slightly went down due to the huge demand, and some people graded to PSA 10. Like, it's so crazy, around 1300 US dollars. And this card has actually been bought from a seller. All right, so the seller actually was disappointed, so he sold me his card, I think around 200 US dollars. So that is a very reasonable price. There's some kind of an edges there, but even though the edges is not really that obvious, and the centering is not bad, you probably get a PSA 8 or 9, which is pretty decent for a 200 US dollars. It's really hard to get a genuine card here in Hong Kong, especially in this price. Like, I'm not going to buy spend around 400 US dollars just to get this card, which is having a damage or something, or a bad centering and so forth. But anyway, this is the Pikachu SIR. I think for the long run, it's going to be go up, but it depends also if the prismatic will go out. Okay, so when the prismatic will release, I don't know what's going to happen with the Pikachu EX, but looking at the market right now, this is the year 2024. The Pikachu SIR prices there is actually going crazy, from 300 to, oh my goodness, 583. It went down so hard around 449, but it went a rebound around 427, 476 and so forth. Now it goes down, but anyway, the current market price is around 457, which is pretty strong right now. I think it's not going to go back around 300 US dollars because this card is really a legend. Okay, guys, so let me know what you think about this product review. Is it good? Is it bad? Which card do you like in my Ying's card collection? Do you like the Pikachu? Do you like the Greninja, Mew, Latias, Charizard EX, Charizard EX, Milotic EX, the Gold Pikachu? Wow, I think this could be also have a huge potential, especially if you get a PSA 10 and also the Hydragon and the Alolan Executor. Alright guys, so don't forget to hit the subscribe into my channel and see you in my next product review. Bye bye!